Well, good morning, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from gorgeous San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, and purposeful coach and speaker in the world. I hope you guys are doing good. I have missed you. We have started back our journey to the office in the mornings, and therefore the timing for my morning videos is gonna be back on like Donkey Kong. So I have a statement for you today to consider, and this is the statement: you can decide when COVID is over. Let me say that again so you really take this in. You can decide when COVID is over. What do I mean by that? That sounds like a bold statement, right? Well, if you've followed any of my videos, you know I don't have any problem with being bold and expressing thoughts and ideas. Here's what I mean by you can decide when COVID is over. Most people's lives are still on some type of a pause. You know, when you're watching a movie, Netflixing video, you can hit pause and it's still. Most people's lives are somewhat on pause. And the reason is, as human beings, we look forward to having some type of external experience or indicator or lever or action or activity, some type of outside. We look for something outside of us that's going to say, boom, it's over. When you go to work, you know I get off at this time. When you begin an endeavor, you know it is over at this time. When you start a movie, you know it is over at this time. When you get on a flight, you know it is over at this time. We are used to having externals that tell us when it is time to transition into the next move. And our transition to that next move does not have to be external in this case. You can decide when COVID is over. What do I mean by that? Give up your subconscious idea that there will be a day that you come home from work and you turn on the news and the news says, tonight at 9, COVID is over. You can resume life as normal. That report is not going to come. That report is not going to come. It is not going to happen. You are not going to hear the news say, ladies and gentlemen, we have now ceased the COVID season in America. You can proceed as you did before. That's not going to happen. If you're waiting for that to happen subconsciously and still on pause, you get to decide today, if you choose to, you know what? COVID's over for me. What does that mean? That means that I have made a decision, that I have decided that I am going to resume my life and the activities that I was engaged in before that are still lawful, that are still legal, that are still available. Yeah, you won't be going to Spurs games. Yeah, you might not be going to NFL games for a while. Yeah, you might not be sitting at the bar with your friends. Yeah, you might still be struggling with church a little. But the difference is you have decided for everything that is within my control, everything that is available to me in my control is now back in action. I am now back engaged. I am now locked in again. I am now ready again. I am now going to show up again. I am no longer waiting for anything outside of myself to say, giddy up, buddy, it's over. You can resume your life again. That is not coming. Well, let me take that back. For those of you that watch this message and will share it with others, I'm going to be your external source. Are you ready for this? Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Collins, the second most powerful, passionate, purposeful coach and speaker in the world with Voice of One Coaching, has said COVID is over for you. COVID is over for you. Ladies and gentlemen, you can resume your life as normal. Yes, you will wear your mask. Yes, you will not socially distance. Don't you dare social distance. Physical distance. Physical distance. But be as social as you can. Be as social as you can. Don't social distance. Physical distance. Ain't no need to social distance. Nothing. With technology and 6 feet apart, you social all you want, my man. You social all you want, my woman. Physical distance. Don't social distance. But here is your sign. Get back to life. Your life is waiting for you. This is not a dress rehearsal, ladies and gentlemen. We have as the old soap opera used to say, one life to live. You have an opportunity to get back to your life today by deciding today, COVID is over for me. Yes, I'm going to use wisdom. Yes, I'm going to wear a mask where its law requires it. Yes, I'm going to honor people that I'm around that are trippy, that want me to wear a mask, even though I don't necessarily have to. I will, to honor people because I'm that kind of a guy. I just want to be a blessing. But guess what? COVID is over for you, sir, and you, ma'am, and those of you in the balconies of heaven. For those of you know who Pastor Hagee is, that's my impression of him. So guess what? Your outside indication that COVID is over for you, you just got it. It's over for you. You can decide today, COVID is over. I'm getting out of pause, and I'm putting on play, and I'm making the decision that today I am going to choose to say, oh, it's a bright new day. It's a wonderful new day. This is the day the Lord has made, and I'm going to rejoice and be glad in it. I don't need some newscaster, some politician, some doctor, somebody to say, ladies and gentlemen, it's over. Because that's not going to happen. It's going to happen here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's over for you. Yes, use wisdom. Yes, use kindness. Yes, use respect. Yes, obey the law. But guess what? It's time for you to get back to life, ladies and gentlemen. Get back to life. You don't know which day will be your last. Do you know something? I'll end on this. If you live each day as if it was your last on earth, one day, you're going to be right. Live your life today, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you. Happy to be back.